Well, hello, and welcome to the MidMO Nerd Show, your source code for geek culture, your critical hit of fun, and the one podcast to rule them all. Unfortunately, Matt made a really cool intro, but for some reason, the first 10 minutes of the podcast audio disappeared, got deleted. So you just get to hear me to do this lovely intro. We're talking a bunch of Star Wars. Unfortunately, you miss a lot of our content in the first 10 minutes. I really wish I could get it back, but I can't seem to figure it out. But here's the rest of the episode, and we hope you enjoy this special Star Wars Life Day episode with myself, Andrew, Matt, and Gary.
In two pieces. All eventually dies on Tatooine.
Yeah, Maul eventually dies on Tatooine by Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi finishes the job he started in Phantom Menace.
So then it eventually does get back to 2 with just Sidious and Vader.
Yep.
Because the dark side was unbalanced.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's still...
Well, the rule of 2 was made just because they didn't want the dark side fighting for power. It was just literally, hey, I'm really powerful and I need one smaller person I can manipulate. Because multiple smaller people will talk to each other.
And then eventually, then it's a...
Yep.
Then it's a mutiny.
Because
that's essentially how it worked.
Yeah.
In High and Old Republic era.
Yep.
It was a mutiny between all the Sith.
All right, I got number 2 on here. This is one I just saw in several things, but I didn't understand. It's the lack of world building.
The world was already
built. Like, you don't go watch Star Wars Episode 7 and like, I don't know anything about Star Wars. I'm gonna go watch Star Wars Episode 7, which is perfectly okay. But then I'm gonna be mad that they don't explain how the world works.
But
I think I can add to that a little bit. I think they want to probably know more on how the newer dark side got, into power.
Well,
which is understandable.
I'll add to that though. We didn't even see Palpatine till Empire. We didn't know his name till Return. We didn't even know what Vader was in the first movie.
He was a dad.
He was just I'm going to be a dad.
And I can prove it to you in the name.
I know, but we didn't. He was just a big, scary robot guy. We saw one laser sword fight where Ben died.
Yep. Yeah, no. If you go back and watch A New Hope, there's not a lot of quote unquote world building. You're thrown into the action.
Yeah, like the clone
into the world.
4.
Well, see, exactly.
I mean, back then it was Episode 1, and originally. It wasn't even A New Hope. It was just Star Wars.
Clone Wars was mentioned in passing.
It actually was Episode 4 on the original title.
Yeah.
Right. They just didn't say A New Hope.
In the crawl.
Oh, in the crawl, yeah.
It did say
I think that's really... Why would you release a movie like that?
That's what everybody asked George Lucas, as a matter of fact. It's like, why would you... He's like, well, if number 4 does good, 5 and 6, it's like, I'll go back and make a prequel, which he did.
He did. He also didn't have the technology at the time.
Well, yeah, no. Clones at that point would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
He literally said when he made the first 3 episodes, he's like, they finally got the technology cut up to where I could do.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's fair. No, I didn't think in the original crawl it actually said Episode 4. I thought it just said Star Wars and then just...
And you're talking to an original person.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, you got to go watch it in theater. I did not.
We can all go this April or March and watch it, the original unaltered one in theaters.
Yep. Then I can finally dress up like the Jedi outfit I got for freaking things that I'm not going to be able to use now.
But yeah,
that
was a funny complaint I saw, was like the lack of world building. I'm like, I think Star Wars, aside from Tolkien, is probably the most pre-world building.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, it's the same people that went into Endgame. Like, well, shouldn't have to watch 20 movies to understand this movie. Then you don't need to go see Endgame. That's for us that wrote out the 20 movies and watched everything. It's our payoff.
Technically, you don't need to see all 20 movies.
You can watch Iron Man, Cap, the Avengers, and if you want, toss the war in there.
Yeah, I mean, really, because
you can skip a lot of extra. You don't need. I'd say the main Avenger, or like even if you didn't watch any of the individual movies, for Endgame, if you watch Avengers, Age of Ultron, and then Infinity War, I think you'd be fine.
I would add 2 more in there. Honestly, 3. We'll just go 3 and add the Captain America trilogy.
That's fair. No, that wouldn't fit.
Civil War and Winter Soldier are basically Avenger movies.
All the team-up movies, I think.
Yes.
You need to watch the team-up movies for Endgame.
And then the first Avenger gives you the proper introduction to what's going on with the Infinity Stones.
Correct. So the first Captain movie, basically, like you
Like I
said,
said, I'd watch Cap, I'd watch Iron Man, and watch the Avengers if you don't want to watch them all.
Yeah.
But yeah, Endgame's just an enjoyable movie. You just sit down and watch it.
Honestly, that's like they kind of build the world in Endgame without you having to watch
and plus,
most of the other 10 years worth of films.
Unless you're a baby, like most people have a base knowledge of these characters.
Of who these characters are, because they're pop. That's the other argument with the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
These characters are so iconic. The story is so it's now hard to sit down and ask somebody who is Luke Skywalker's father and they not know the answer.
Yeah,
It's
like
Darth Vader.
Hell, just Darth Vader in general has outgrown
I didn't
the
know that.
franchise. So we're gonna sit down on the next podcast and watch it called The Empire Strikes Back.
Uh-huh. Yeah. The one who probably watched it in the movie theater.
Right.
Who got to watch the zeitgeist be created.
So my next one is it just literally says Rose or lack of Rose.
Oh my gosh.
So Rose moved the story along.
She did.
She was the Doctor Who companion for The Last Jedi.
Yes.
She was our filter, our face.
Yeah.
So because Disney did take the complaints about, hey, the world building in The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to give you guys a lens for your character.
And Rian Johnson's a perfect director to do that.
Yes. And we're going to give you a lens. And here is Rose Tico. You guys just watched her sister die.
Yep.
She's upset. She's watching somebody beloved that we all like run out the door and try to get in the escape pod. And, she's going to sacrifice the thing that she loves most of her dead sister to the scumbag to help Slice. And then, she's going to keep them fighting on the good side. She's going to show when everything is hopeless, she's going to show the basic heroes, like the new heroes, that we still have hope.
Yep.
And the lack thereof in the next movie, her story was over.
Yeah.
I thought Hope was an X-Men.
We're talking about A New Hope. But like the next one, like her story, we didn't need her lens anymore.
No.
She was there. It'd be like Lando being in the entirety of Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Like he's there.
He was the entirety of Jedi.
Yeah, but he had like 3 lines.
He was there. He's the one that helped save Han in
Yep.
the beginning. He's the one that blew up the Death Star.
Yeah.
He blows up Death Star too, yeah.
So, I mean, don't tell me he didn't have parts in the movie.
He had parts of the movie. He had probably about just as much screen time as Rose did in The Rise of Skywalker.
Same. It was an intricate part of the movie. That would be my one complaint about the trilogy, too. I wish they would have brought in Lando earlier.
Yeah, Lando made sense, but the thing that they didn't explain in the movie, which we'll get to at number 11 down here, is his daughter had been kidnapped by the First Order to be a stormtrooper, and he just didn't want that. He wanted nothing to do with anything for a while. Like, it's why him and Han went back to smuggling, because Han's boy became Kylo, and Lando's kid got taken because, all the good things they did for the galaxy, what do they have to show for it at the end?
Well, after the Republic was built, yeah, the only one who really had a position in it was Leia.
Leia. I mean, Han was offered. I'm sure Lando was offered.
Well, they were still called General so-and-so.
But those two didn't want to be,
General Solo is General.
Han didn't want to be in charge of a government thing. You don't want Han in charge of your government.
No. Chewie would have been great.
I could see Chewie, being, the Wookiee liaison.
Yeah.
Or the Wookiee ambassador. Or even the senator for Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Because they need a little more because even on all those prequel movies, we didn't see any.
There was the only one, the ambassador to the Wookiees was Yoda.
Yes. Great relations with the Wookiees I have.
Exactly. It's like Yoda was talking to the Republic about Kashyyyk. I'm like, really? They don't have a senator? Like, how does that? It's whatever.
Right. But yeah, no, she had her story. It was told. She'll get more. It's Star Wars. She will get more story in books, comics, cartoons. She's already been in several of the Force of the Destiny cartoons that came out.
Yeah.
She will get hers. 5 years, she'll have her own beloved, because it's been 10 years since The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years since The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
So another 5 years, she'll have another beloved fandom, and her action figures sold great according to the guys that were cutting them up.
Hey,
you guys still bought them. Disney still got their money.
Disney still got their money one way or the other.
That's the one that made me laugh about that. We're destroying these Rose Tico figures.
So you
Congratulations, you paid for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. So you're paying it, so they make money off of the character you don't like. I mean, whatever.
Right.
Your money, not mine.
It is what it is.
I'm cheap.
Same.
I was like, if I don't like the character, I'm not. Like, I went to Walmart the other day because the Star Wars was great. They had the Kilnaka figures
In the
on the black,
in the
black
clearance.
suit, and I bought one. I was like, yes, I got
I
a
meant to
Wookiee.
send you a picture.
I
of
got a
that.
Wookiee Jedi. I was so excited. I was like, ooh, Kilnaka.
Yeah, the alcoholite was. It could have did something.
I've expressed my disappointment with that show, and it's not even for the reason everybody's upset with that show. The show is fine. No, the show as a whole, in my opinion, is fine. The story is fine. The lore that they built with it was fine. The only thing that I'm upset about it is it's not the show I was promised. I was promised a show when they first announced it that this was going to be a story told from the dark side's perspective. I was supposed to see a Sith's perspective of the High Republic, and that's not what I got.
And then we just got a confusing story about twins.
And I got a weird story about twins and some High Republic Jedi that did some dirty dealings with some witches on a planet that nobody's ever heard of, and yeah, and then there's some weird guy called the Stranger that's a Sith, and I'm like, this is not.
They didn't barely write any of his story into it. And then we got teased. Then it's like, hey, we're going to sequel bait you, and here is Yoda, and here is Plagueis.
Yeah,
They're just there.
so yeah, but
Randomly.
the other stuff that everybody's complaining about the show, I was like, it wasn't bad. Yes, could the acting been better? Yes, but
You could say that of all.
you can
Star
say that
Wars.
of all Star Wars.
My main complaint is the one guy you're liking during the whole thing ends up to be like the worst character of the show.
Yeah.
I mean, really. And then the other complaint I got is I want to see more of the Wookiee fighting.
2 deaths in that is what got on my nerves, and like everything else is, I could take or leave. It'll have enough supplemental material in 10 years that it'll be a good story again. But Jackie, Daphne Keen's character,
that was
when they killed her.
I mean, it was I liked how they set up her death, but when they killed her, I was like, "Aw, I like that character."
I would love to see character building with that character.
I liked that character.
I like Daphne Keen. If
That
you
was
don't
a
know,
good
Daphne
character.
Keen is X-23.
She's X-23, yeah. She's a really good actress.
Yes, and then Kelnaka.
Yeah, when they killed him off, I was like,
Yeah, those were the 2 that I didn't like.
yeah. I understand why, but I was like, you could have did this a little different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they could have did the whole storyline.
I was okay with Bjorn dying. I didn't like him. He was a jerk.
I don't even remember who that is.
He was the other apprentice
Ah, okay.
that was friends with the main character.
The cocky guy.
Yeah, the cocky guy who ran around with a yellow lightsaber. Like, I'm cool, I got a yellow lightsaber. Look at me. He's like, you're a temple guard. Shut up.
Right. We know what you do.
Temple guards get yellow lightsabers.
I know what
Shut up.
I know what kind of man you are.
You stay behind when everybody else goes off and does a job. Yep, fun times. But Acolyte, yeah, I wasn't disappointed with it like everybody else was. The only thing I was disappointed is I was promised something and I didn't get it.
That's fair.
I think it'd be cool to see more stories told from like the dark side's perspective of the light side. But then they also did the whole weird thing with like trying to make the Jedi bad guys.
Yeah, that's what killed it on me.
I was like, like I get it. There's that whole little side lore thing of people complaining about the Jedi's being evil.
Can you kill that air conditioner behind you?
I will.
Because I'm sure it's picking that up very clearly.
Not actually, not that bad.
Okay, never
It's
mind.
picking us up better. But that's I'm like, okay, like you just created more toxic fans because that's what's hot on the internet right now, that the Jedi are evil and they're not really good guys and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, can we just keep the good guys and the bad guys the bad guys? Like we understand good versus evil, and we understand that sometimes good guys do bad things. That's why we have characters like Punisher
And Mace Windu.
and questionable.
His legend stuff.
Yeah. So like we got it. Like I get there's good guys who do bad things and there's bad guys who do good things. Like we get it, but we don't have to have a whole story arc about it.
And if in 2026 I ever have to hear the word gray Jedi again,
Oh my gosh.
I would like.
That is getting annoying.
Shades of the Grey Jedi.
I'd take that. I would take a spoof, but I'm just like, and I always have to sit down and explain to people. I'm just like, yeah, they're a gray Jedi. I'm like, they're a middle force user. What? Saying Grey Jedi is like saying, hi, I am a Catholic atheist.
Yep. Makes no
Jedi
sense.
is the religion, not the fact they have force powers.
Yeah.
In fact, they'd be closer to Sith. Some of them would be considered Sith by the Jedi.
Yeah, no, if you're gray and you're willing to bend the force, no, you're Sith. You're not a Jedi at that point, because the Jedi let the force flow, then the Sith bend the force to their will. So a gray would be technically Sith. They would not be Jedi.
Yeah.
Shades of Grey.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh gosh.
All right, so my fourth point.
And you know what that is, right?
Yes, I'm aware.
My fourth point is just the word Finn.
He was done so dirty.
I understand the real world reasoning, but I could also tell that JJ did his best with Finn. And I'm gonna defend them not coming out right saying he's force sensitive in the movie. A lot of movies nowadays spoon feed us.
Well, that's fair.
That one, like context clues.
Oh no, 100%.
Context clues was literally, I felt it. Kylo Ren's here. How do you know Kylo Ren's here? I just know.
Yeah.
I need to tell Rey something. What do you need to tell Rey? I don't want to talk to you about it.
Yeah. Oh no, you could.
Context clues instantly. That was, you can tell that one, like they've already had the Rey Jedi Order movie in the works and already planning to do that and work on that over there.
Yeah. And
just the fan babies have been very, it keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah.
I like Finn.
I like
thought
Finn.
he was a good character.
I'd take a whole movie. I'd take a whole animated series about him. I don't think we're ever getting John Boyega back.
No, he's done.
Yeah, I don't think John Boyega's ever coming back.
Unless, again, time generally heals wounds. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And I think the
But-
biggest thing talking about that on is Anakin, the guy who plays him. Everybody loves him
Because
now.
Hayden Christensen was never coming back.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
and
Time
now
heals.
he wants to do a whole
time,
movie.
Yeah, time
which-
heals wounds.
I think is good time to do it.
Yeah. I still tear up. Like, if I ever need a good, like, just misty-eyed moment, I go back and watch the Star Wars Celebration whenever he got a standing ovation. And he's standing there crying.
Yeah.
Because he never expected. Like, and it's like I said about the sequel trilogy. When these kids grow up, it's going to be the same as the prequels.
Well, yeah, because the one, let's see, because you said Force Awakens was 10 years ago.
10 years old.
So, yeah, so all the 10-year-olds who are now 20,
Yep.
they love Rey. They love Kylo. They love Finn.
Here's the thing: is I don't think the characters are ever that bad in the movie.
No, they're Star Wars. They're basic Star Wars archetypes.
Yeah.
There's no. You literally got Luke, Han, and
Finn is your Leia.
and-
100%.
yeah. I was gonna
Who's
say,
in the movies much less than the other two.
yeah. So yeah, oh yeah. That's
And to be honest, the on-screen chemistry, I'm all I'm gonna say is he really should have been Leia if Poe is Han. Tell me I'm wrong on that one.
you are wrong.
No,
This is not a Hobbit situation.
No, the Hobbits are gay.
Lies.
The Hobbits are gay.
All lies.
Canonically, I can bring up J.R.R. Tolkien quotes. Buddy.
No. You're not going to convince me otherwise. They are just a hopeful, lovable, graceful race. That's it.
But no, Finn and Poe. They had good chemistry.
I think
This looks like rage baiting Andrew.
I'm just disappointed with the Finn character because I really wish that they would have just kept going. They would not have listened to the fans, and they would have just did the again. And this is just they're all hearsay of if this was the actual script from the actual original director and whatnot. But if
Wasn't James Mangold supposed to do it?
no, he was solo.
Colin Trevorrow. was
Colin
supposed to do
Trevorrow,
it.
yeah. If his plan, and again, this is just the hearsay of like what people said, but if what was said was true, we would have got a really cool payoff for Finn.
Yeah.
And we would have got a really cool payoff for Ben. We would have got a really cool payoff for Rey.
I still maintain that Ben
But-
Solo is alive.
I mean, it's a good possibility.
If Palpatine can be thrown down a reactor and come back and be just fine.
And in Legends, Mace Windu is thrown out of a window, and he's alive. So, and same thing with Darth Maul, cut in half and thrown down.
Boba Fett had no force, and he lived through the Sarlacc.
Correct.
Technically, the Sarlacc spit him out.
climbed out, spit out, kind of about the same idea.
Yeah.
But you know, it's Star Wars. People die, but still come back.
Right, and plus, if he had that strong of a dyad with Rey,
and if Rey's still alive,
right, there's got to be like some of his life essence still around.
Oh yeah. Which I know we'll probably get to that whole thing too. Like, well, we saw her force heal people earlier. Why didn't you do it to Ben?
She did.
Who says she did it?
Yeah, it would have literally been a back and forth for 3 hours and deciding he was
Yeah.
going to die.
Right.
Because there was just enough life force left to
save one or the other.
save one or the other, and Ben was returning the favor.
Yeah.
Okay. Did anybody see him disappear into the light?
He did fade. Like
Yeah,
you watch him do the Kenobi.
Yeah, he fades a little bit.
But we've also seen that if you're on the light side, your force essence remains. And who says that couldn't reform a body if they were from the Palpatine and Skywalker family?
Yeah.
Technically, isn't the Skywalker family the Palpatine family?
What do you mean?
Well, there
They
was
hinted around to it.
there was that. Remember there
No,
was that old thing that Palpatine is the one who put Anakin in Shmi's body, and he's actually Anakin's father. That old Star
see,
Wars
that's
hearsay.
back to our first point. That's the force balancing itself. Palpatine and Plagueis were playing with life and trying to create their own stuff, and then Shmi just like, oh, and like all the light like built up in him.
Yeah.
In a little desert planet in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, no, because I
know what you're talking about,
There
too.
was that little thing that Palpatine's the one who created Anakin, and yeah, that was a thing going around for a long time.
Yeah.
That was, oh gosh, that was right after Episode 1 came out.
Mm-hmm.
That whole midichlorian, when they started introducing midichlorians to the lore.
I love that part on Robot Chicken when he's like in the midichlorians and you see Luke smoking over on the side. Listeners like, "I'm your dad, and Leia's your sister, and we're all made up of midichlorians."
See, they just explain midichlorians wrong in the movies, though.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't give you the force.
No.
They're attracted to your force essence.
Yeah.
And the more that shows up, the stronger your force essence is.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that's how they can tell. It's a stupid mechanic, but it's a video game mechanic. It's how you know you're level 30 versus level 1. Yeah. And Anakin was born at level like 100.
Yeah.
He was born at max level.
Pretty close. Pretty close to
Max,
max.
the only human that could pod race.
At that time, yeah.
Yep.
But he never won until that last one.
Right. I mean, never finished.
Never
He
fin-
always won.
I mean, he finished, yeah. But at that point, it was because the Hutts and the slave trade and all that on Tatooine, they didn't want him to win or lose or leave. It's all Watto's fault. I'm going to blame
It's all Watto. Everything's Watto. I mean, everything can be. Maybe Watto's his dad.
Well, that'd be weird. I don't even want to know what Watto's baby species looks like. Ugh.
I'm gonna guess they're like the little larvae that
Oh.
make little eggs.
That's probably right. I don't even want to know. I'm not even gonna Google it because I don't want to.
You don't
know.
want that in your search history.
No, I don't. I'm like, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, they would hatch from eggs, knowing that, yes, knowing the way that right, yeah,
Little Watto like slurping along.
yeah, it's a little larva that has like arms and then eventually gets wings and a long
Board fully talking. I'm a Tortarian. I only like money.
yeah,
What? Money.
racial stereotype the whole
Oh,
time.
that poor dude was just a Jewish stereotype
Yeah,
from the
he
day
was.
one.
Giant nose, loved money. I was like, oh, that's just mean. Like, we understand what you're doing here.
George, you're not subtle, buddy.
No, it was not.
All right.
Even the accent.
So 5, the one that everybody gets me on. Somehow Palpatine returned.
It literally described that in the movie too.
It described the movie, but also
They
when
talk about it.
Poe is delivering it to a group of soldiers, and he's not gonna. Hey, magic exists. This guy came back from the dead.
Yeah.
Here is how it all works while I'm explaining it to you. Hey, yeah, Palpatine's back. How? I don't know.
Space magic.
Yeah, it's Palpatine, man. Maybe he didn't. We don't know.
I mean, but that whole thing was already made, even with the people complaining, it was all, We've already seen that in Legends, that Palpatine comes back.
Multiple times through clones.
We've already seen that happen. It was already a rumor that Snoke was a Palpatine clone to begin with.
Yep.
That was one of the thoughts that when Force Awakens came out, they were like, oh, it's just Palpatine's clone. Like, people already thought that.
Yeah, it was a misshapen Palpatine clone.
Yeah. And then when Mando season 1 came out, and they were like, why are they going after Grogu? Because they want his blood to clone people. To clone Force users.
To make Snokes.
They already set up the whole thing for Palpatine returning.
Yeah. Yeah, that one, like, it's somehow, but they didn't even explain it. They don't?
They don't have to. They did it with all the other stuff. We got the whole cloning Star Wars, well, besides Legends, but before Legends, like, we got, yes, it's a non-canon video game, but that's literally the plot of Force Unleashed 2.
Yeah.
Is Vader cloning Starkiller. That's the whole plot.
Oh, so a side point on non-canon. I want to introduce you boys to the concept of unreliable narrators. Andrew understands that.
Yes.
Gary, do you understand what an unreliable narrator is?
Not Morgan Freeman.
Ben Kenobi says it best, and, well, it is true from a certain point of view.
Yep.
All of Star Wars is told from unreliable narrators.
Correct.
So everything can be true, nothing can be true. It's just how we interpret it.
Correct.
Like, all of it is told from the point of view of just people telling the stories in the galaxy.
Yep.
You know, did Luke did this cool stuff on this planet? I don't know. Did Luke die in The Last Jedi? Who knows if he actually died?
I'm going to have to further promote this idea by what they said about Han Solo. Oh, he's the pirate. Oh, no, he's the general of the army.
I
mean...
Well, it's all reputation. How did people hear his name?
You made the Kessel Run in 14 parsecs. 12!
Yeah. Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, it's...
But he kind of cheated to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he does. He's a pirate.
He's a little smuggler, so yeah,
Yeah. He is a scoundrel. He's a pirate.
Yeah, he does not play for the good side. Well, at the beginning, eventually, yes, but that's neither here nor there.
It's all Leia's fault.
Yes.
For the girl.
As most scruffy scoundrels do.
I mean, it's the Dread Pirate Roberts.
I mean, we know you did.
He's a scruffy scoundrel.
Yeah, totally. I'm totally scruffy. Wait a minute. I'm the scoundrel in this narrative. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Time out.
You fell for Celeste.
Wow, yeah.
And he's the one that said he was Han Solo.
I was Han Solo.
Oh,
He's
wait,
Chewbacca.
I'm the scruffy scoundrel.
Oh, then we got a whole other story.
I'm the Wookiee. I was like, wait a minute.
Celeste is Maz Kanata.
Oh, gosh.
But it's my boyfriend.
No, that's definitely not her.
I don't know.
Short,
she is kind of
angry.
Spicy.
Tells it like it is.
I get it.
I believe she told Andrew something about, he wouldn't be in a good place if he ever found her there messing around. So, there's that.
There's a lot of places I would never go to begin with, so I don't even know where we're going with this. I forgot.
Anyway.
We're going to move on.
Number 6, Hux as the traitor. The biggest complaint I've seen is, you mean the guy delivering the Nazi speech in the first movie is the traitor? He says it in the movie. He says it in the movie. Hux loves the First Order. Loves them to death. You know who he hates? You know who he hates more than anybody in the galaxy? Kylo Ren! You know who's in charge of the First Order? Kylo Ren. He said, screw this guy. This guy beats me, pushes me against the roof. And he's just a whiny teenager. I worked my way up the ranks without magic powers.
He was very loyal until Kylo becomes the commander of the First Order.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's like, nah, I'm done.
He sees how Kylo's using resources.
Yeah.
It's one man. More.
Yeah.
Just fires on him.
I'm telling you, if they would have had that be a legitimate fight, where Luke was like that, and then they kind of did something sneaky on him, I think more people would have been happy with that part than just, hey, you just fade away. They're nothing halfway across the universe. Because when I heard everybody in the theater cheer when he's like, that would have made the whole difference in the movie, I think. Even if he would have died at the end, because, they were going to die after Han died.
Yeah, but he did the Kenobi thing. He did what the first Jedi ever taught him to do, is sacrifice. For the greater good.
He did the Lucas thing he could do.
He was a distraction so they could get away.
Which he's done that multiple times.
Yep.
Because that's literally how Empire opens. He's a distraction for Vader.
He sacrificed himself. That's how Empire ends.
Yeah, and
he tried to sacrifice himself to save his friends.
Yep. That's basically it. Yeah. Which is Empire and Last Jedi are literally just like Force Awakens and New Hope. They're reciprocals of each other. They're different, but they're literally carbon copies of each other. Yeah. Point for point.
Like I'll argue, like
they fought at Palpatine, I think.
Like I give sequel Luke a lot of crap, but I will argue that
9 and 6 have just enough differences where they're close. They are close, but they're not.
Yeah, but like sequel Luke, I give him a lot of crap, but watching the movies is like,
you got
no.
Horses. Got a reptile.
That was funny.
I like this. I like the space horses.
I crap on the Last Jedi is a fun. Not the Last Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. It's a fun watch. If you just turn off your brain,
and that's what I did,
and go in and just watch, it's pure entertainment.
Yeah. Lightsaber fights.
There's lightsaber fights galore.
There's a fleet of planet-killing star destroyers.
It's a Michael Bay movie.
It's a Michael Bay movie. It is Transformers 1.
Yes. Turn off your brain and just watch big explosions.
Big explosions.
It's a great, It's a great.
mind-numbing
movie.
And I agree with it, but a lot of problem with Star Wars is people think too hard into it.
Well, because everybody has their own theories.
And they think everything needs an explanation at all times. It doesn't.
No.
And we'll get books to explain it. It's never.
That's how it's always been. We always get books. It's never explained in the
movies.
movies.
They have plot holes. I'm gonna introduce you to the movie Rogue One. That fixes an entire plot hole that is based on an entire plot hole in the first Star Wars movie.
Correct.
How
do they get the Death Star plans? Oh, because of these people. Okay. How do the rebels get the plans? Oh, these people sacrificed themselves for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did.
All right, cool. I know, but that was it. But when the first movie came out in the 70s, nobody was like, oh man, why did they
I'm going to give you a justification on that. They were so blown away by the fact that the Star Wars came out and it was something so different. The special effects were better than they've ever been, and that was the first sci-fi movie that actually made sense.
But
so they weren't worried about that little detail.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, I know we've evolved as a people when we expect our plots to be.
I know everything wants. I bring back to my point earlier. Everybody wants everything spoon-fed to them now.
Well, old movies used to do that. And I love old movies. My favorite movie is Casablanca. I love Casablanca. But that is like 4 hours of you getting told every little bit. You don't have to think at all.
No.
And the movie does not treat you as a smart human being. They literally spoon-feed you the entire movie, all the information.
Yeah, and I like Star Wars because it shows you, it doesn't tell you.
Yeah.
You're left to interpret certain things on your own. Broom Kid. Yeah. He might be the main character in 3 trilogies from now.
Yep.
We don't know.
I don't think the Broom Kid was a Jedi. I think he was just a witch.
Yeah.
From Hocus Pocus.
There you go. He had a broom. He can pull it with the magic.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Harry Potter.
He's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. So, my next one is Starkiller Base being the 3rd Death Star. I like Starkiller Base.
Starkiller Base was dope.
It was cool. It ate a sun. It ate a sun every time it went somewhere. It nuked things. It was awesome.
It shot like multiple laser beams, not just one.
Right. And they give it crap for being a Death Star when Lucas put 2 Death Stars in the same trilogy.
And they both get blown up.
And they both get blown up. And it was a whole planet. And they used the planet Ilum, which was super cool. The planet where all the Jedis get their lightsaber crystals from.
Yeah, because the whole planet ran on Kyber. Well, just like the Death Star, they ran on Kyber crystals.
Yeah. And it wasn't completely unstoppable. It was able to be stopped by something small and silly.
Like always.
Like an exhaust port or a trash compactor. Or a Wookiee just leaving a bunch of explosives in one little bay. Right?
That's how it works.
Screaming at his nephew.
I mean, that's how most places go up in flames. It's generally just one little thing. The rest of the
if anybody's in here's ever worked in retail, like that one little thing happens and the whole place falls apart.
Yep. Whole store goes down.
Yeah.
No, whole store goes down.
Whole store goes down. Yeah, no,
I thought Starkiller Base was cool, and I liked the name Starkiller Base because
yeah, the biggest complaints is we don't want to see a third. I want to see 8 Death Stars. I want to see you duct tape 8 Death Stars together and just rotate them. And they did that.
I'll say the end of the 9th movie.
Yeah, they had many Death Stars, which I didn't get it down, but it's like, well, how do they have the tech for all those Star Destroyers? We got introduced in The Last Jedi to miniaturized Death Star tech with the thing punching through the door.
Yep.
So the next logical step forward is attaching it to ships.
Yep.
And they're literally called Star Destroyers. You're telling me Palpatine did not have that planned out to start with by naming them Star Destroyers?
Nah.
Well, that's the whole thing. The Death Star we've known about. Well, when they made the prequels, we figured out that the Death Star plans have been a part of this narrative since basically the beginning.
Yeah.
Because we learn about the Death Star, or we see the plans for the first time
in Geonosis.
Yeah, in Geonosis in Episode 2. So these plans are not new. So yeah, absolutely, they're going to evolve and change. Well, they blew up the first one. Okay, well, let's build a second one that's even more stronger. Well, then the second one got blown up. Let's build a third one, and this time let's make it stronger than that one. And here we are.
Yeah.
And they gave up on the idea of just ships.
Yeah,
then they realized the tech could be miniaturized and put on Star Destroyers.
If they'd have went smaller, we'd all been like, oh, well, this isn't as cool as the Death Star.
Yeah.
They already stopped a Death Star. They stopped 2 Death Stars. What's this little dinky thing?
Yeah.
And then we get the cool ship battle at the end where everybody shows up.
Yeah.
We get the on your left of the Rise of Skywalker.
I mean, it's literally just an oversized lightsaber.
Yeah.
That's all they are. Which is really cool now that I'm thinking about it out loud. Because I didn't put that together. And I'm like,
Starkiller Base is cool.
it's just a giant lightsaber, and I love it. With a nuclear reactor.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say they just cloned a Death Star for the last one.
See?
Yeah, see, cloning and Death Star. See, it's Palpatine. That's his whole stick.
To quote George Lucas, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yes. clones and lightsabers. That's the stick of Star Wars.
So the next one we got is the Leia Mary Poppins scene. I love that scene.
Okay, so
I love it so much.
Here goes our first. Would you rather? Would you rather see Princess Leia, or would you rather see the scene from Guardians of the Galaxy? What did y'all do?
Leia doesn't
Who
die.
did it better?
Leia doesn't die in her, so I would take the Leia scene.
I'm gonna say Leia. Like I like out of the 3, Guardians 2 is my least favorite out of the Guardians trilogy.
But the biggest complaints I'm seeing is it makes no sense. Her time in the Force, it's all kinds of stuff. So all the way back to, I believe, Empire Strike Back. There's another one.
It's hinted that she has power.
There's another one, and then he got just told he has a sister.
Yes.
I could never do things like you. Yes, you can. You just need training.
Yep.
And then we get shown retroactively in Rise of Skywalker.
They're triplets, though. I can prove this. I'll tell you later. Finish your story.
Yeah. We get shown retroactively in Rise of Skywalker that Leia had training.
Yes.
She had lightsaber training, but then she saw at the end of her training was Ben's death.
Yeah.
So, which accidentally happened when she finished Rey's training, because the Force future things aren't.
Yeah, it's feeding itself.
It isn't clear. So she finished Rey's training, and Ben died twice.
Yeah,
because she stabbed him right in the. That's when I watched the scene the other night when Leia died. I'm like, oh, I was good until Louis, till Lubaka broke down.
Just come, Louis.
I think that's the part that got me too when I watched it in the theater. I was like, oh no, Leia died, and then you see Chewie bawling, and I'm like, oh no!
Because we all knew it was coming that Leia was going to die, because
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher had just died recently.
Yeah.
I
Not
teared
only
up
that,
when she was on
but
screen.
if you followed the whole series, she was going to die in the third movie.
Yeah, they all died. And they all talked about how the Force made no sense with her, and like we saw in The Force Awakens, she felt it when Luke died.
Yep.
So they already that's that whole not spoon feeding us thing. Here is a very subtle hint.
Yep.
Surprise.
But
You
we
just-
already.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. Like Leia, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't read all the books, so I just go based on what I've seen and read and heard. It's like Leia's fully trained in the Elseworld books or the Legends books.
I think she gets pretty much just as close as she does in this.
Yeah, like she. So
Until
we
she gets
know,
pregnant.
We know she has Force abilities.
Yes.
Like it's not.
The twins.
I think they are a dyad. I think Leia and Luke are a dyad in the Force.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right, now you
Right.
you said this twice now, so now I'm how okay. Where's the triplet?
C-3PO.
No, he's an older brother because they weren't born at the same time.
Were they though?
They really weren't. Just like C-3PO was Alan Anakin was a kid.
I was like, C-3PO comes in episode 1. We don't get Luke and Leia until the end of 3. That's like, and there's like 15 years between 1 and 2.
And if you want to get technical, R2's also their sibling. Oh gosh, because Padme owned him.
No, owned him.
I know Luke created C-3PO.
Yeah.
I mean, Anakin.
Anakin,
created-
I'm
yes.
It's been a day.
Anyways,
But
Not
it wasn't
triplets.
completed until they had twins.
Episode 2.
he was completed in episode 2. He had the silver. He had silver in episode 2
But he wasn't golden.
because the silver parts got destroyed in the Battle of Geonosis. Never mind.
Die, Jedi scum, die!
What did I say?
Exactly. They're triplets.
I agree with Gary just because it's rage bait, Andrew.
So dumb.
So you heard it here first in MidMO Nerd Show, triplets.
So dumb.
So was C-3PO Force sensitive?
Oh gosh.
Well, you see him fly in Return of the Jedi. They say it
He
was
does.
Luke, but
Ooh,
there's
yeah,
no
that was just
disagreement.
3PO.
Nope.
I mean, every time he does say thank the maker, he is literally thanking Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Technically.
Technically, yeah.
He is thanking Darth Vader.
I'm just saying.
Which that poor boy's had it wiped so many times from...
He doesn't even know who. Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah.
even know who he is.
R2 knows the whole
R2
thing.
knows everything.
And he's just like, I have all kinds of stuff.
He's like, but I can't tell anybody because I promised I wouldn't.
So then here goes the theory: is R2 really the Sith Lord?
Yeah.
Because he knows everything that went on.
And he was complicit.
Yeah. And he just helps just enough for everything.
I mean, he's a droid. He just.
What if he was like a small, like baby Yoda like creature that was inside the droid at all times?
I mean, that'd be really cool. If that
I mean,
was
it's been
how this
proven-
worked.
It's proven that they hid small people in R2 this whole time.
Not
Moving on.
moving on.
I mean,
Yes, Gary, the actors,
I mean, look at
but the character
Grievous.
is a droid.
Grievous was a cyborg. Why couldn't R2 be a cyborg?
He's a droid, which stands for android.
Droid.
That's what we think.
If astromechs become cyborgs, there's so many other things. Because then R5 sucks.
R5 does suck.
Exactly.
Like R5 knew all kinds of stuff.
Now he's really Oh no.
That was the same R5 that was on.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-huh.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, so then R5 sucks. He already does, but that makes him worse. And then, oh gosh, then Chopper is a legitimate war criminal.
Chopper is a war criminal.
I know he is, but I'm just. But no, now if he's a cyborg, he is a legitimate war criminal.
I mean, BB-8's also just a war criminal.
BB-8's a war criminal. Yeah.
We broke Andrew.
It's like, well, I think it's like if they were people inside there, I was like, I don't know if I'd classify Chopper as a war criminal anymore.
Like, there's little Inzellans inside, like a little Babu Frick.
He's a little
Hey,
terror.
hey.
He's a little terrorist now.
Uh-huh.
So Chopper, he's not a war criminal anymore. He's a terrorist.
Yeah.
I love Chopper.
So, 9, we have Canto Bight. The casino on Last Jedi.
Yes.
It was the worm scene from Empire Strikes Back. Was it necessary? No, but it built a nice little relationship. It showed Finn the world, because, again, I go back to the Rose being our lens.
Yeah.
Finn just stopped being a stormtrooper 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's not seen the worlds besides the ones that they oppressed, so he knows nothing of what's going on in the rest, because he just thinks he's stopping the First Order's oppression everywhere. They're showing that, hey, everything sucks, dude.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because it's only like a year or two gap between. I thought it was.
No,
was it just
first,
weeks?
no.
I thought it was a year or two.
Andrew,
between
how
the
does
first two movies.
Force Awakens end?
Oh,
With
yeah.
Rey handing them lightsaber.
Oh, that's true.
How
That's
does
just-
Last Jedi begin?
It does
with
just pick
Luke
up
chucking a lightsaber over his shoulder.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep, it picks. It is. There is no time gap.
I guess there is no time gap.
There's a
yeah.
year between Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker.
That's the gap. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, there is no time gap between those movies. That's why
I
like
couldn't remember which one had the gap.
yeah, that's why we got 2 book series. We got the Road to the Force Awakens and Road to Rise of Skywalker. We never got a Road to the Last Jedi because there was no road.
That's right. Okay, yeah. So there's only like a couple days or hours in between. Yeah.
Yep.
I knew there was a gap somewhere, but I couldn't remember where it was.
And just yeah, like so he was a stormtrooper 8 days ago.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. He had not seen it. Only thing he'd seen is where he had to go shoot things and then back in his ship.
Yeah.
Basically in a Death Star.
Yeah, because they were taken by kids. Like,
Yes, they were kidnapped as children.
to be soldiers in the First Order. Yep. So yeah, so Finn knew nothing.
Yeah.
Just what he was told.
So 10, I have Holdo. And not the Holdo maneuver. Holdo maneuver is cool. I will not argue with anybody on that. It's dope.
It's pretty dope.
The biggest complaint is well, why wouldn't Holdo explain to Poe what was going on? You ever lived in a military town, been around soldiers? Is the commanding officer going to explain anything that's going on to someone who just got recently demoted?
Yeah, no,
Go do your job.
Yeah.
they're not telling them nothing.
She doesn't know Poe, and literally she's just setting him up. And like if you watch throughout the scenes, like whenever the guards are gonna shoot Poe, she has them put their guns down. Even with the Leia scene, she's like, I like him.
Yeah.
Like she knew what she's doing. She was just being the commander in chief of the Resistance. While Leia,
She was doing her job.
yeah, she did not. You could, because Poe was gonna do something crazy regardless,
Yep.
and we saw that.
Yep. 100%.
And then we literally she's not going to explain it to him because she doesn't know him. He doesn't know her.
No, they're not friends.
No, he literally knows that Leia's last, and she says it wasn't Leia's last order of business demoting you before she got it blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he still gets one of my funniest lines. One of my favorite lines is permission to hop in an X-wing and blow something up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Then they blow up my beautiful black X-wing.
Yeah.
I love that X-wing.
That X-Wing was really dope.
It's almost as tragic as the Razor Crest.
Yeah.
It still hurts my soul.
I did like the black and white. Yeah. Poses. Well, and then the whole thing with her, and again doing her maneuver, because a lot of people do complain about that, but I'm also sitting there going like, no, that's accurate.
And how many people are going to sacrifice themselves and an entire ship?
Well, duh, it's always the captain.
Yeah.
Captain goes down with the ship.
But they're already light on resources, and they're going to keep blowing up command ships.
Yeah.
Like, I understood in Rogue One where they had the hammerheads that were
Yeah.
made to do that, and then smaller ships with just more torque. But what's the point? Like, hey, we have this command ship that we use literally to get place in place. Hey, why don't you go blow up other things, and they'll just because they have infinite money, and we have $25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, destroy one ship to save the rest.
Yeah, no, it was a cool scene.
Yeah.
On the Spock theory.
Pippin literally said in the next movie, it was just, that's a 1 in a million chance.
Yeah.
Because it was too, like, if they'd have just slightly moved out of the way, or if she'd actually jumped to light speed, because like the computers are supposed to take her to light speed.
Yeah.
Or actually just say no.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because if they're doing light speed, if there's something blocking the way, the computer says no.
Yeah. Or plots a route around it.
Yeah, and because they've established that in.
They established that in the first one.
Yeah.
Well, if there's an asteroid in our way, we have to do calculations.
Yep.
Can't
So
just...
it can slingshot around.
Uh-huh.
Just like doing stuff on the farm, boy.
Right.
Yeah. No, so that lore was already established. That's how things work. So no, like her ship shouldn't have been able to go to hyperspeed or light speed.
I imagine as like
but they do it.
Administrator or something higher up.
Oh yeah,
She was able to disable the safety.
disable the code. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I think it's just she used to run around with
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs, and she knew how to manipulate big things.
Yep. Old Lorna Dern? Is that her name?
I think so. I believe so. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought she was a cool character. I was sad that she died, but I get it. Captain goes down with the ship.
Yeah.
And she saved the entire resistance by doing
That's
that.
not the first time we've seen that in Star Wars. Jack Porkins. Will
Yep.
be missed.
Yes, Porkins will be missed.
Porkins. I can't believe they named a fat character Porkins.
It's hilarious.
Oh, and got away with it.
He loved it.
I loved it. I love it. Don't you call us Porkins either? To wrangle back to the thought from a little while ago. And my final point is they just spend all their time filling in the blanks retroactively. That's Star Wars. That's the Star Wars. That's Tolkien.
Yeah.
You know, he has, like, J.R.R. Tolkien has 19 books of appendices of just filling in the blanks.
To fill in the lore of blanks that you did not get from the 4 books.
Yeah, they're not going to explain in the 2-hour runtime how the Force works. We're going to get Han Solo looking Finn in the eyes going, that's not how the Force works. That's it. Well, how does the Force work? Do your own research, please.
Yeah.
You know, there's 2 animated series that explain very well how the Force works.
Yes.
There-
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh. There's
Rebels takes it and runs with how the Force works.
there's 3 movies that really explain how the Force works. It's like the original trilogy barely explained the Force.
Barely, yeah.
It's just like, hey, it's here.
He does things.
Luminous beings are we?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's Professor Flitwick and not Yoda, but here we are.
There you go.
Yeah, that's mine. Defense of the prequels. Or
You mean the
sequels.
sequels?
Sequels. I have to defend those 2, but those stand on their own now. That's my final defense of it. Like, all of us were alive when the prequel hate was at its height.
I had no clue. But I was like, I love these movies. I didn't care.
I loved them, but I was like, early internet days were just like, everybody hated the prequels, and now they're just beloved. That's the biggest argument on the internet now is like, well, yeah, but the prequels. I'm like, no, this exact argument happened years ago with the old heads, guys.
Yeah, with the people who were diehard.
Original trilogy.
Only original trilogy. And there's still people out there who are like, only original trilogy.
Right.
I'm like, so you just want to diminish the world to
Yeah.
3 movies?
And I will add to it, if you don't like the sequels, that's cool.
It's cool. You don't have to like them.
It also didn't take away your Star Wars.
No.
If you don't like the Acolyte, that's great. The original trilogy's still there, untouched.
Yep.
I know it's been touched a lot.
Mostly untouched. The prequels
The
are still...
VFX got better. That's about it.
Yeah.
There's not
They
much.
changed the songs.
It's hardly noticeable.
Oh, no. If you're used to the original one and not Jedi Rocks, and then they got rid of Wub Nub. Gary remembers Wub Nub.
Yeah, they did in episode 6. Yeah.
Yeah, the songs in episode 6.
I had the DVDs that have the original
I
theatrical
do
releases,
too.
so I watched them. I don't watch the Blu-ray copies.
Yeah.
That have the new songs.
Good old, and then the one they had, the Max Rebo band before Jedi Rocks, where they didn't have the weird fuzzy guy singing.
Yeah.
Where it was just them playing a song in Jabba's
Well,
Palace.
they had Sice Noodle still singing.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, it was a whole different song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right though. It didn't. It just made it look fancier.
Yeah,
That's all.
I don't mind. I give a lot of crap about, but I'll still.
I
watch
like
it.
I like the end. I like the new ending of Last Jedi. I wish they would have kept the song.
Of Return.
Yeah,
We're
with
all
Return.
confused right now.
Sorry, with Return, I like. Yeah, sorry, with Return, I like the old song, Love Nub, but the way that they do the new one, where you actually see them celebrating across the galaxy.
They could have done that with the
That part's really cool. I know, that's what I'm saying. They could have did that, but I like the.
I know. I like them going back to Coruscant.
And Naboo, and
Naboo,
you see all the celebration across the galaxy.
And I'll say it. I love the young Anakin Force Ghost.
It fits. Now that you know that Hayden Christensen was Darth Vader and now Anakin.
I'm kind of about that because, I mean, you could do it either way. But I watched the original, so it's different for me.
Yeah, you have nostalgia for Sebastian Shaw.
Yeah. I mean,
Sebastian Stan.
because it made sense at the time because that was the guy who was.
Yeah, it was
That was the guy in. Yeah. No, 100%. That's what I'm saying.
But
it's
like
just-
nowadays with the lore we have, like it makes sense because Anakin wouldn't know what he looked like as an adult, as a full-on grown man.
Yeah.
So the last time he saw himself as Anakin would be Clone Wars.
Yeah.
It was right before.
Well, and that's when he was quote unquote on the light side last. Was at early episode 3.
Yeah.
So that's how he would end.
Well, notice I didn't address the Luke raising his lightsaber at Kylo Ren. I'm going to add that in just because we already brought up unreliable narrators.
And we did that also last time.
We saw that last time, but we saw 3 different versions of that in The Last Jedi.
Oh my, yeah, you do. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you saw it told 3 different ways.
From 3 different perspectives.
From 3 different points of view.
Yep.
And we've all been in traumatic experiences where even you remember your own traumatic experience wrong.
Yeah.
So, like, Luke's like, yeah, I messed up and I did this. Who knows? He might not even have done it. He might have just thought about it. And then Kylo felt the intent and then
it went downhill from there.
But, like, if you ever, like, seen or been in just like a car accident, every time you describe it, it gets a little worse. You know, especially if you feel like you're at fault or something bad actually happened. Like, you describe it like a little bit worse, a little bit more intense.
Yeah. Well, and that's how all stories are. They start to become more hyperbolic as you get older.
And then, like, Rian Johnson tried to show us that. It's like, hey, there's 3 different versions in this movie.
Yeah.
It might not be any of them. And he said repeatedly, let the past die.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's my piece. What'd you guys do for Star Wars?
There's your piece.
That's my piece.
Not the one piece?
Not the friends we made along the way.
It's like I jumped back into Battlefront too.
I did too. Me and Ryan been playing it.
Because is it clunky? Yes.
Is it hard to get in a match that's not the prequel era? Yes.
But, you know, it's fun. I actually like the sequel era.
On console we haven't been able to get in the match.
I've gotten into this, so I just put it on random.
We did too.
Go, and then eventually you get there. But the sequel eras, I like the sequel era. The tech is just cool, especially when you start playing the First Order.
I just like walking around doing my Kylo Ren voice.
Yeah,
I showed you my lightsaber. Please respond. That's a wiener joke for Andrew.
I got it. No, I was like, I've jumped back into Battlefront too, so that was fun.
It's very fun, and I want to keep. It's adding to my game rotation now because I like that game. I don't play it often enough. I'm stopped giving money and time to Fortnite because every map I've been in's had hackers and not been able to do anything or play or have fun.
Yeah,
and I'm tired of that.
I downloaded it on my Switch too. I don't know how long it's gonna last on my Switch too. We'll see.
Hopefully I get Switch 1.
There you go.
So,
I mean,
someone we know got a Switch 2 for their kid, and my wife's like, "What you gonna do with that Switch 1?" Yes, I'm behind on the video games, except for on my phone.
I sold my Switch because I never played it.
I take mine everywhere. With me.
I usually when I'm out, like I'm a work from home guy, as you two know that. Not a lot. So when I'm out, I'm actually out. Like
you're out doing things.
I'm out doing things. I'm running mail. I'm dropping things off. Taking my dad somewhere. Yeah. I'm usually driving and just I don't.
Going on adventures.
Yeah. All I do is if I know like, hey, you're gonna have time to kill, I'll just Pokemon Go on my phone.
Yeah. I kept my original Switch 1. I guess we'll kind of transition a little bit into video game stuff.
That's 2 new Star Wars games.
There are.
I think we talked about them last time.
Announced Star Wars. we'll see.
Right.
We'll see.
One has a 2026 release date.
Again,
The Legends of the Old Republic, I do not trust.
we'll see.
Yeah.
We will, because how many games have they announced in the last 15 years? Like 10
Still waiting
that
on
we
that
never
one.
got.
Still waiting on that, the 12-12 one or whatever it was, where you're on a level on Coruscant.
Yeah, the one that we'll probably never
Where
see.
your Jango Fett was the main character of it.
Yeah, we'll probably never see that game. But no, what I think is really cool, and a lot of people were complaining about it, like, this is stupid. It's like, I think it's a cool little feature between the Switches. If you have a Switch 1 and a Switch 2, since the Switch 2, the battery doesn't last as long, and I'm more comfortable taking it around like local places. But like if we go somewhere like out of state, I'm probably not going to take my Switch 2 just because.
You never know what you're going to get into.
Yeah, but I can take my original one. No, I can't play a lot of the newer games, but I can still enjoy my older games, even my digital ones, because I can just transfer them over, which is really cool. And then there's the save files, so I can go back and forth between the two consoles. So it's nice for portability and options. It feels really weird though going back to my Switch 1 though. After getting used to the bigger Joy-Cons, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I really need a grip. This is kind of nice. Go back to the little. All right, where's my grip? Because this is so tiny.
I know I've been
the
playing.
Joy-Cons are so small.
I play the 3DS a lot. When I play somebody else's Switch now, it feels like when I first got my Switch every time. It's just like, oh, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Before the magic ran out.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's so nice, and I'm like, I forgot how small these Joy-Cons are. So that's the only annoying part. But
I like Force One and two.
Force Unleashed.
I'm actually got a
so fun.
a PS3 again recently, and I'm gonna get the Force Unleashed, unfortunately, because I've never played all the way through those.
Oh, they're so good.
And I know. Speaking of like when everybody complained about Rey being overpowered, can we talk about Starkiller? Can we talk about Starkiller?
If they put him in a show, which I think that's the rumor for Ahsoka season 2.
I've heard the rumor for Ahsoka
and
season 2.
I'm so excited, especially since they're in an alternate universe.
They're in a different galaxy.
Different galaxy in that. If they put Starkiller in that world, I'm so excited.
Right, like the rumor is he's gonna be the brother and Starkiller.
I mean, that would make sense.
Like, and they could just flash back to like Vader having, because Vader's had multiple apprentices in canon.
Yeah.
They could just flash back to Vader having an apprentice. That's Starkiller. That got too powerful that Vader sent off into the unknown regions.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Yeah. Grand Admiral Thrawn has sent an encoded message from the unknown regions. I'm gonna have you hop on this Purgil here and make a trip into the unknown regions.
Yeah, no, if they bring Starkiller, if the rumor is true, they bring that's just a whole mess of awesome.
I mean, we're already getting Sam Witwer in a show this year for the Mall show.
Yeah.
So,
but actually get to see him act live action as Starkiller.
Right? Because I don't think we've seen him just live action since
Not in a
Smallville.
while. Yeah, not in a while. Because he does a lot of voice acting. He doesn't do a lot of live action stuff anymore.
His voice acting's so good. Like, he was Palpatine a few times.
Yeah. He can do almost every character in Star Wars.
Yep.
Well,
and he's just giant.
Male versions. Females, his female voices are.
Yeah, and he's just a giant nerd.
Yeah.
Him and Freddie Prinze Jr. just being giant nerds are my favorite thing.
Them arguing on set on Rebels is hilarious.
Something I can't play on the podcast because it's definitely not PG-13. But if you guys ever want a good listen, it's listen to Freddie Prinze Jr. talk about how the Force works.
Yeah.
And because he's like, I worked with F and George Lucas. I know how this works.
I was like, all these people online.
Force obviously worked because he's married Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Right. Funnily enough, there's a scene where she plays the seventh sister.
I think so. Yeah.
He plays the seventh sister, one of the Inquisitors, and there's a scene where they flirt in Rebels.
Yeah.
I was like, that's adorable. He just brought his wife on the show.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I know. Fred married Daphne in the good timeline.
Yeah.
You know, everybody forgets he was Fred.
Yeah. Yeah, he was Fred.
Yep. Well, because the standout star in that movie was Matthew Lillard.
I like those movies.
And then Hawkeye's wife is Velma.
Yeah.
That's what I think is the funniest thing. I was like, dang, they got someone really pretty to be Hawkeye's wife. And then he goes back, he's like, that was Daphne.
Velma.
Velma. Whatever. Both
Good
of them
one.
look good.
Good
In the
one.
movie.
No. Velma's where it's at.
It's like both those movies are good. I enjoy both those Scooby-Doo movies.
James Gunn movies.
Both James Gunn movies, yes.
Both James Gunn
That's what
movies.
surprised me. He's like, James Gunn movie?
I didn't know they were James Gunn until much later, and I was like, I like these.
Yep.
The first one's a little creepy for
It's fun,
Scooby-Doo.
aside from all the Scrappy-Doo scenes.
Yeah, Scrappy's a little...
But that was back in that time period where, like, even the cartoons was trying to oust Scrappy.
Yeah.
Because, like, nobody... Like, they tried to do Scrappy as just like, hey, let's bring some younger viewers back into Scooby-Doo. And even the younger viewers are like, what is that thing?
I liked Scrappy.
He had good shows. He had good episodes. But, like, there was episodes where he was just the most annoying thing on the planet.
Well, yeah. I mean, he was a puppy.
Yeah.
They got the puppy thing down.
All about puppies, huh?
Right.
You're right. But no, within the movie, yeah, that is definitely James Gunn's version of Scrappy Doo.
Right.
That's not cartoon accurate Scrappy Doo. Because he was...
And let's not forget the best character in that movie, the best Doo in that movie, Melvin Doo.
Melvin Doo. That's right. Who? Melvin Doo?
Oh, are you not talking about Melvin Doo? All right, Gary, I'm going to ask you, who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Yoda. That's a dead on.
Why?
Because he's Yoda.
Why?
Because that is the way.
Damn, you got me on that one.
You really want to know why I won?
Yeah, I want to know why you like Yoda.
Because knowing me, as long as you know what is the thing that I've liked the most.
Optimus Prime.
Well, Optimus Prime is one of the things.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you give it a shot too.
I was like, yeah, Transformers. Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You like the hopeful character that fights for what's right. And...
I was gonna go with that. Martial arts.
Yeah, we didn't even get martial arts till the prequels.
What is Yoda? I mean, literally, this is a true thing in Star Wars history. Yoda is just a little martial arts master teaching his student.
Oh, he's Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you like the Karate Kid.
No, I like martial arts.
He likes the Karate Kid.
in my generation, martial arts was a big thing.
Yeah, every 80s movie was just, who is Jean-Claude Van Damme going to fight this week?
And Steven Seagal.
And Steven Seagal. Yeah. Steven Seagal didn't fight. He poked you 3 times and broke your neck.
That's still funny.
He did what I call chubby jutsu.
It worked.
You know, there's a, somewhere in, I think, Wisconsin, there's a non-zero chance that you could get pulled over by Steven Seagal. Because he's just a deputy.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He had a whole show about it for a while.
That's really funny.
I think if he pulled me over, I'm like, no, you got to call your boss, buddy.
I can't do this.
No, I can't take you seriously. I'll fight you. No, okay.
I know, and you will win. But this is, I was like, but I need somebody else.
He's a legitimate martial artist, though. And
Yeah.
he has earned his rank up through there. Not good with his wife, from what the rumors say.
Just not a good person, from what rumors say.
But he is a real martial arts, and there's very few people that have went to Japan and actually got their Aikido.
Nice.
But like I said, Yoda is just a martial arts master.
Yeah.
And that is really what he based them off from. He
Yeah.
got culture from the East. That's
It's literally their Star Wars is based on Kurosawa films.
yeah. And that's
And a little bit
the
of
truth of
Flash Gordon. And Dune.
And spaghetti westerns.
And spaghetti westerns.
Yeah,
They are
so
westerns. to be-
Yeah, no, they're one. Star Wars is 100% a space
and
western.
I'm really glad they didn't go with the little monkey to play Yoda.
Or was it supposed to be the Kalwaki monkey lizard? Was it supposed to be Slices P. Crumb?
No, they're literally gonna get a monkey with a cane to play Yoda.
Oh no.
That is if you look in the things, they were gonna get it, but then they changed their mind. at the
And we got
last
old
minute,
Fozzie Bear.
which I'm glad that they did because I really like Yoda. And one of my favorite things from the first 3 episodes is his fight scene.
Yeah, all like when he drops the cane. And
Oh yeah, when he
Yeah.
flips around,
Dooku,
everybody's like,
yeah.
like,
no, the Dooku
yep.
fight's iconic. I remember the trailer coming out for the Dooku fight. And I'm just like, oh. I remember I had a poster. It was a little poster I had as a kid that was just face close up of Yoda and him holding his little lightsaber. I was like,
I didn't even know that was a thing until I watched the movie for the first time when we watched it in the theater, and I was like, Yoda's gonna fight? Like, what?
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing
Right.
ever.
who's your favorite Star Wars character, Andrew?
Also, why episode 2? That's probably my favorite of
Prickles.
the prequels is because that and then the fight scene in the arena that made the movie fun.
Oh,
right
God,
there.
yeah, the Geonosis battle. So good.
Okay.
Oh gosh. I don't know.
Like putting him on the spot right now.
I got like 3 in my head that I'm arguing with myself over.
So I'm gonna help you because mine's gonna be. It's literally I'm gonna explain that my favorite changes over time.
Yeah.
So this is not my definitive favorite Star Wars character forever. Like
Yeah.
mine right now because I went through this deep dive on the sequel trilogy is Rey. I enjoyed her story arc the whole time. It was fun. Like the being a millennial, watching a millennial Jedi. They first got in the Falcon. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah.
Just seeing kind of just. And another just really weird random story that happened to me, like when Rise of Skywalker came out, I found out my grandpa was a giant piece of crap beforehand. And then watching Rey figure out her grandpa's Palpatine, I'm just like, huh. So I kind of resonated with the character just a little bit. So if that helps you, Andrew.
No, it does not.
Not?
No.
Then give us all 3, Andrew.
So my top 3 are, like in no particular order. I was like,
Jar Jar Binks.
I like Jar Jar.
I'd put him in my top 5.
I'd put Jar. I've always liked Jar Jar.
Sally's Clone. And what's the third
Or Ewoks.
one? Okay, there you go.
I do like him.
No,
Let's take
next,
those
give us
second.
your 3.
I was like,
That's my
no. I was like, Chewie is probably always going to be my top, or one of my top characters because I've always loved Chewie, and finding out that he's been basically every movie, it's kind of great.
Yeah. And Han Solo is just his current dog.
Correct. Yeah, Han Solo's the pet, not the.
My wife pointed out while we were watching The Force Awakens Is Han just trying to get Rey in here so his dog hasn't, so Chewie has a new pet when he dies?
Yeah, Han's the pet. Chewie's not the pet.
No, yeah, Han is. Like, he's 250 years old and
Chewie's the one in charge, not Han.
yeah.
I was like, I think Chewie's up there. I flip back and forth between my favorite droids. Like I like R2 or now it's gonna K2.
K2.
I love K2.
Chopper will always be my favorite droid.
Yeah.
That little.
I think
colonel.
R2's just, and then I think out of everyone though, I think my favorite is just Hondo.
I love Hondo.
I think Hondo is just my favorite character, hands down. I love the way he's written. You never know what he's gonna do. He's the comic relief when everything is going bad.
You know, he's showed up in the campaign I've done.
He showed up in my campaigns multiple times.
Hondo's great.
My favorite scene with Hondo is just when he captures Dooku, Kenobi, and Anakin. It just the shenanigans for two. That's such a lighthearted episode in the middle of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
It's like, hello, my friends.
Like Hondo. Yes. It's like, let us go. No.
And then in Rebels, like, this is Jabba the Hutt. He lied to me. I love him. I love Hondo so much, and he's just Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah,
he's Tigger, but he's Winnie the Pooh.
No, he's Winnie the Pooh and Tigger.
I know, but he's closer to his Tigger voice.
He's closer. Yeah, and I think that's also like getting to meet Jim, too. So just like I've always loved Hondo. Ever since I met him, like Hondo was great, and then then getting to meet the voice actor that does, and you're just like, okay. I think just for that reason alone is why Hondo is probably up there for me.
So here's a question for you guys. Do you think you like the characters better if you meet the actors behind them? Or do you like them without that? Or do you think you get more involved into the characters from that reason?
Both.
Yeah.
Like, and because I haven't met a lot of actors, but I will, when I find out like an actor's like a cool person, like chill, like Pedro Pascal. Everything you hear about him, besides what the weird fanboys on the internet obsess over, is pretty cool. He's just a kind of a chill dude. Oscar Isaac, Poe Dameron is a really chill guy, and I start to gravitate towards the characters that just don't like suck in real life. You know.
I was like, I'd say it's probably 50-50 because there's characters that will always resonate with me. Just because, like, they're like either I see myself in them or it's like people or characters that I would like to strive to be as a person. But then when meeting, so when I got to meet Jim, that was awesome. When I got to meet Johnny, that was really cool. I was nervous as all get out talking to Johnny, and I think that's just because I was a kid and when I grew up, like when I started watching Power Rangers, he was the Black Power Ranger.
Yeah.
Like I didn't start watching when Zach was in charge. Like so then this year when the guy who played Rocky. Yeah.
Steve Cardenas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I have a question if I ever meet him.
When he's gonna be there. So Rocky's always been my Red Ranger. Because that's who I got introduced to being the Red Ranger first. Same thing with Johnny when he's playing Adam.
And Aisha.
Yeah. It's like that whole crew, that's my Power Ranger team.
Okay, so
I know.
I gotta tell you a story. Tanya was the third Black Ranger. Or third Yellow Ranger, excuse me.
Yes, third Yellow Ranger, yeah.
So one of my vendors and I went up to Cape Con. Great event. You ever get a chance, go. Definitely great people that run it. Nikia Burris was there, and she was there with the
Cat.
Cat.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Pink
the
Ranger.
Pink Ranger.
Pink Ranger, yeah.
So they're most of the event together, and then my vendor, who I will name nameless for right now, but you guys will know who he is.
Exactly who he is.
He said the minute she's alone, Nikia Burris, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at her until I caught her. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the convention went on. Last day of the convention, I went to the bathroom real quick, came back because that's a Gary thing to do.
Yeah.
And when I came back, he's like, I did it. He goes, because people across from us had Pokemon balls and all kinds of Pokemon stuff. And he threw the ball at her, and he told the handler what was happening. So he thinks she's some kind of weirdo.
Being attacked for no reason. Yeah.
And he threw the ball at her, and he goes, "Hey, you're mine now." She goes, "Well, I don't know if my husband would agree to that." And they talked for a minute, and then she goes, "Oh, so do I get to keep the Pokeball?" So for his little prank of flirting with her, it cost him $10.
$10, didn't even get a phone number, got shot down.
Yeah, got shot down.
Loved it.
But yeah, it was great. It made I already had so much fun at the convention, but that made the whole weekend right there. Yeah. Like, and that's why I call him the pimp now.
Pimp.
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
But yeah, that was a great time, but just go with the story.
But yeah, no, getting to meet, I think getting to meet them now is just kind of, it's really cool. I mean, they're just normal people.
I'll say Johnny is really nice. I was messing with him, and he just kind of looked at me funny when I did it. But yeah, Johnny's a nice person that I'm glad I met, and you guys probably barely know. Lindsay Wagner.
Nope.
I recognize the name.
Bionic Woman. The original Bionic Woman. 5 years old, had a crush on her and
I have a
Linda
comic book for
Carter.
that.
And so I went up to her and I said, "Hey," I said, "I got something to say, but it's probably going to come off a little bit off." And she kind of looks at me or goes back. And she goes, "Okay." And I said, "Well, I had a crush on you when I was little." She looked at me. She goes, "Yeah, that's about the right age." And she started laughing. She goes, "That wasn't a bad thing to say." I said, "But you don't know how people take it because, they could have fans going after them."
And there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of reasons why some stars don't do cons is because of that reason.
Well, a lot of people think like they own the star.
Yeah, and that wasn't the case. And she knew I was being pretty innocent with it because I really did have a huge crush on her when I was little. So it was definitely cool meeting her. And then I asked her to do another thing. I said, "Hey, do you mind if I do something funny in the picture?" And she kind of looks at me funny again. Tells I'm just going to open up my shirt, and there's something on my shirt. And when I did, I popped it open, and she started dying laughing because it was Extreme Con. I was at another convention. And she was pointing at it and smiling, and it was great. So Lindsay Wagner was amazing to meet. It's like, if you get a chance to meet her, definitely.
Yeah. No, and all the guys that I've got to interview before we start doing the podcast interviews, I think Armin's been my favorite interview.
Armin was great. He was just
fun.
All around. He had a bad weekend. Nobody knew about it because he had a relative had passed away.
Yeah.
For what it was and everything, they came down here. He did a really great show, and I would bring him back to the show again.
I would absolutely love to talk to him again. He was so much fun.
He is amazing. I will say that. He's
voice.
incredible, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah, he is very incredible.
I think my favorite one I've met just through you is Carla.
Carla is amazing.
Carla was fun.
She will be coming back eventually because we may, depending on what happens in the future, because there's a lot of things that could go on and everything. I've been working on a second show. We all know that. I've tried a lot of places. They are wanting way too much money for me to do it because in order for me to do it, I'd have to triple charge my vendors to even have a show there, which they may or may not make the money, and I don't like putting that out there if they can't be guaranteed to make the money. A lot of times, like I tell people coming in, it's like you get what you put out at the shows here because people are very friendly here, but you got to interact with them. If you don't interact with them, then they're not going to buy your stuff.
No, I've heard there's a lot of complaints from the other vendors. It's like, nobody, like, I'm getting low sales. Have you talked to anybody?
Yeah, you got to talk to them.
What? Yeah, no, you got to talk. Like, say hi to people walking by.
Yeah, I do it all the time when I go to events. Hi. You just like, hey, run away. Hi, I said hi.
Don't scare the people.
Gary just scares people anyway.
That's how you get people not to stop at your show.
Yeah.
I said, come back over here.
No, I don't want to. You can't make me.
Yeah, generally, people will respond to you. You say hi. And like when I do the stuff at the theaters, I'm like, oh, I say hi and bye. When there's like, did you enjoy the movie and stuff? And I mean, usually people will interact with you at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And then they'll come over, like if I have like my flyers out, they're like, oh, grab a flyer. Even if they're not immediately interested in it, they're somewhat interested in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just because I interacted with them.
Just something to say hi. But yeah, no, it's just I've had a lot of fun talking to him, and I definitely appreciate all that. And then when Finance let me do it over at Route 66,
Just copy my stuff, Finance.
it was great. Slowly making a name for myself, I guess, around the conventions.
It's kind of funny though, and I know it's just a coincidence that he's asked and everything. It was like with the Wolfers were running my thing, and they started running his cosplay contest, and then I started having you do interviews and the interviews over there. I know that, and I don't mind interacting with Funes because he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
and anything I can do to help out.
Runs the coolest, because now that I'm close, I can make the joke. He runs the coolest comic store in the area.
There you
go.
Sure does.
Wow.
It's an online store you can visit on eBay.
I have our Would You Rather questions today.
Oh, okay.
You guys want to do those? Because I think we've been about 2 hours now.
Hour and a half.
Oh, we're actually doing pretty good. And I was talking about the sequel trilogy for almost an hour.
That's all right.
So would you rather train as a Jedi with Yoda? I already know Gary's answer. Or learn the dark side from Darth Vader. I also already know Andrew's answer.
Yoda.
I'm picking Yoda.
I'm also picking Yoda. Would you rather? I also already know Andrew's answer on this one. Fly the Millennium Falcon or command your own Star Destroyer.
Fly the Millennium
We're
Falcon.
flying
Yeah,
and I've done it. And I've done it twice.
Flying the Millennium Falcon.
I've got to do it twice.
Ooh. There's to be frozen in carbonite for a year or spend a month inside a Sarlacc pit. I'm gonna pick the carbonite because it's just a nap.
Yeah, because I could probably use that.
Yeah.
Carbon.
Ooh, this one's gonna get Andrew. Have a loyal Wookiee sidekick or a sassy droid like R2-D2. I'm picking the Wookiee.
Depends on what task. You're just talking about someone walking around with me, definitely the Wookiee, but if I'm going to do some stuff, R2 comes in handy.
This Wookiee sidekick, so he'd be your co-pilot, your buddy, your right-hand man.
I mean,
But R2 can pilot the ship, he can break into everything without tearing the whole place up.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'd rather have, if I need somebody to break into a place, I'd much rather have a Wookiee kick in the front door. That's how we got Luke in The Last Jedi, is Chewie kicking off his front door.
I will say it'd be more fun hanging around Chewbacca than it would.
R2, yeah. Because R2 keeps secrets, and your friends don't keep secrets from you.
In his defense, he was asked to keep the secret.
I know.
I don't know.
Oh, I broke Andrew.
Because I'm with Gary. I'm like, no, having a Wookiee sidekick would be great. But at the same time, it's like an astromech. Oh, the things that we could do.
It's basically as if he says sassy droid, too.
See, but that makes it better.
I know.
Because then he has jokes.
If we weren't a PG-13, we could all throw that into a whole nother direction.
Right.
Because of
I was waiting for it to hit him.
Because of the astromech is sassy. Then that's just fun. I'm gonna pick the Wookiee.
Pick the Wookiee.
I'm gonna pick the Wookiee.
All right. Duel Darth Vader or battle Kylo Ren? Kylo Ren, because Vader's gonna kill me.
Yeah, as I say,
Before
Kylo Ren.
I was like, I've died to Vader way too many times in the Jedi game. So yeah. No, Kylo.
Face off against Count Dooku in lightsaber combat, or try to outrun General Grievous in a chase.
I would much face Dooku.
Same.
If I'm gonna die, fine.
I'm not dying tired. I'm not dying.
I'm not getting
tired.
chased by Grievous. That's terrifying.
Yeah, when he's on his little spider mode,
when he's
crawling at you.
Like nope.
I'm just thinking that I'd probably have a heart attack from Grievous before he caught up to me. Like, started asthma attack.
I don't want to face Grievous. So I was like, I'll do the old dueling master. Like if he stabs me, I'm dead.
Huh?
Did you pick one, Gary?
I said Dooku.
Dooku, okay. Be trained by Obi-Wan Kenobi or by Ahsoka Tano?
Technically, we haven't seen Ahsoka really train anybody yet, so we don't know what direction she'll.
Yes, Sabine is a Jedi because of Ahsoka.
Yep. She trained Sabine. And she kind of trains Ezra a little bit with Kanan.
Ben's student didn't come out so neither one of them.
So I'm going to pick Ahsoka mainly because I like Rosario Dawson.
But it's not Rosario Dawson, it's Ahsoka.
Okay. She looks like her.
I'm picking Ben. Just because I like Ben Kenobi.
Which one are you picking, Gary?
See, because if it's Ahsoka, it's kind of cute to look at, but then I shouldn't be thinking about that.
Yeah, but so was Ewan McGregor. So was Ewan McGregor.
Not my type.
Did it say Obi-Wan or Ben?
It said Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay, so yeah.
Or Ahsoka Tano.
All right, I'm still picking Obi.
Probably Obi-Wan, so I could keep the. I'd be distracted by Ahsoka.
Right.
If we're trying to go for a date, definitely Ahsoka. If we're trying to go for trading, definitely Obi-Wan.
All right. Use Force Lightning or Master the Jedi Mind Trick.
Lightning.
I want the zappy hands. Join the Jedi Council or be one of the rule of 2 Sith. picking the Sith because the Jedi Council sounds so boring.
I don't like politics either, but they're both politicky. Oh. I think I'd still pick the council. I don't know if I'd want to do the 1 or 2 thing because eventually there's then the pressure that I gotta kill my master so I can become. Then I gotta find one, and then they're gonna try to kill me. That just seems like too much work.
Yeah.
I'll go to council.
This one's probably the easiest one. Be hunted by Inquisitors or tracked by Boba Fett. I'll pick Boba because.
Yeah, it
I'm gonna
does
go
like.
Boba Fett too.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Like, there's like 10 Inquisitors. Boba's one person. I might be able to avoid him. Maybe.
All right. Would you rather live on Tatooine or Hoth?
Hoth.
We're big boys.
That's not even.
Did you not just say that at the beginning of the show?
Right. We're big boys.
I was like, I'm not.
Winter is our time of the year. and
I'm
you just-
not picking the desert. No. I mean, I'd be skinny.
Join through the rebellion
If
or
not
rise through the
dehydrated
ranks
all
of the Empire.
Say
that one again?
Sorry.
Join through the rebellion or rise through the ranks of the Empire.
Join the Empire because he's rising to the rank of the Empire. You might die along the way. You just pissed off some Sith.
I mean, you're more likely to die in the rebellion though too.
Yeah.
Empire really like you may deal with Vader, but like Vader was tall tale to them most of the time.
Yeah, like he mainly dealt with officers. He didn't.
And only on his ship.
He didn't mess with enlisted very often.
Yeah. You get a nice job with the Empire, just kind of hanging out.
I mean, you could be like a mechanic and just do absolutely nothing. Never see combat.
Yeah.
What's your job? It's like, oh, I fix the TIE fighters.
Did you ever see that Saturday Night Live with a guy who plays Kylo Ren?
Oh God, Matt, the radar technician.
Yeah.
Say something nice about Kylo Ren. What? Say something nice about Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Love
See,
Adam
that's
Driver.
what I'm picturing in my mind when you say that.
I'm just sitting here going I was like, if I'm a rebel, there's a good chance I'm gonna die daily. Doesn't matter what position I have.
Right.
If I'm Imperial.
And as a rebel, you are a terrorist in that universe.
In that universe, yeah.
Are you a terrifying terrorist?
Not usually.
Some of them know.
A lot of it's propaganda.
Honestly, the Empire is more terrifying than the terrorists.
Oh, this one's on here twice. Thanks, whatever crowd party is. It's Dual Darth Vader, Battle Kylo Ren. I already know Andrew's this one. Speak fluent Wookiee or understand every droid language?
I want to speak
Wookiee. I want to speak. Bonus points. What's the Wookiee language called, Gary? I know Andrew does this one. I'm not asking him.
It's been a while, but yeah. Like, I had it written down. I have it on Khan's
What's it called?
character sheet.
Andrew, do you remember it?
I forgot it.
Shriwook.
That's right. I was like, I have it written down.
Ooh, live in Cloud City or under the sea in Gunga City?
Under the sea,
I would live with the
that's
Gungans.
where it be. Under the
Cloud
sea.
City sounds too corporate.
No, not only that, you sneeze one time, you fall off the edge of it.
Right.
I
mean,
at least I got a
in-
bubble protecting me if I
In
sneeze.
Gunga City, if I sneeze and I go out in the ocean, I can just swim back into the bubble.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah, as
saying.
long as a sea monster doesn't eat me. But,
And
yeah.
what happens if you tick off Lando or Lobot? Then like,
Yeah, they just push you off, and like, so the sad part is the fall's not going to kill you. It's going to be all the poison gas on your way to the surface that's going to kill you. So you're going to die before you hit the ground.
yeah, I'm good with the under the sea.
All right. Spend a week in Jabba's palace or survive a mission in the Death Star.
Death Star.
Jabba's palace.
Jabba's palace.
Dude, you get fed well. There's good music. Boba Fett's kind of hanging out there every once in a while.
I'd much rather take the Death Star.
Twi'lek dancers.
Death Star. I know I'm going to get fed. Will I blow up in a week? Probably. But you know what?
It does say survive a mission in the Death Star, so you do survive according to
Okay,
its
so
wording.
maybe we're just there for like a supply run and then we leave.
I already got all of our answers to this one. It's ride a Tauntaun or a Dewback. We're all riding Tauntauns because Dewbacks are in the heat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dewback would be fun though. But yeah, no, Tauntaun.
And technically, Tauntauns aren't from Hoth because they
Yeah, they run them with. They're
they
freezing.
run with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't even know what real planet they're from unless there's someone that, like one of the comics and books about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Clone Wars might have addressed it.
I think so. Yeah, because they're on another planet.
I think they're on the one with the blue people.
I think so. No.
The Blue Man Group?
the George Lucas stand-in. Like, if you didn't know, George Lucas and his daughters were Senator Chuchi's people.
Yeah. I can't remember. Maybe. I don't remember.
But it was a frozen moon they all lived on.
Yeah. I was like that. Yeah, because they're from another frozen planet, just
leader,
not as frozen.
Their leader is actually George Lucas because he got it all blue and showed up, and his daughters showed up with him. It was cool. Hunt kyber crystals on Jedha or study ancient Jedi text on Octo. I'm picking Octo because
I was like, text sounds more fun.
And if it would have been Ilum, not Jedha.
Yeah.
Because you know what Jedha is? A desert.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, when you're hunting these kyber crystals, there's no guarantee that they'll blow up.
Yeah, they're just kyber crystals. You get them for your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what happens when you hit two of them together?
You just have two crystals.
You don't know that.
I was like, crystal lightsabers with two crystals in them, Gary. That's how you get staff blades.
Yeah, but if you and then what if you have a little bit of dark side in and just kind of lets them up and
Okay, so be part of the Resistance in the sequel era, or the or the Old Republic era. Oh, there must be a Resistance in the Old Republic era.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick sequel.
I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably pick sequel too.
Old Republic sounds more dangerous.
I don't want to deal with Sith troopers.
you say Resistance, but then they blow up almost everybody that was in the Resistance up until the end.
Yeah, but but the New Republic stuff was they all died like instantly. But Old Republic, like you got to deal with not only you're dealing with not just like Imperial trooper because there's no Imperial troopers. So you're dealing with Sith troopers who are highly skilled assassins on top of being a militaristic force for the Sith overlords. No, thank you. Nope.
Yeah.
And there's like five Sith running around in the Old Republic at that point.
Yeah, if not more, depending on if Revan's dark side or not.
Yeah, because you're dealing with Malik, Bane, Revan. Nope, no thank you. No. I'm not dealing with Old Republic.
Be a pod racer champion or win the Boonta Eve Classic. So, be in the actual circuit, or go to Tatooine and probably die. I'm gonna pick the champion.
Yeah.
Because pretty much only Anakin made it out of that race unscathed.
Yeah. Well, Saboba does.
Yeah, I mean he's
sitting in the middle of the desert.
His pod's gone, and and apparently he lives all the way to the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, he's still.
He's in the trailer for the new game.
Yeah.
Because I know how much Andrew likes staff blades. Use a blue lightsaber or wield a double-bladed red lightsaber.
I'm gonna go double-bladed red lightsaber.
Staff blade.
100%.
Because I can always do it one side or two sides.
If they cut it in half, I still got two lightsabers.
Yeah. So what happened to Darth Maul?
Exactly.
I mean, he also got cut in half.
Well,
But
he's just trying to match his lightsaber.
Become a bounty hunter like Boba Fett or a rogue smuggler like Han Solo.
Bounty hunter like Boba
Bounty
Fett.
hunter 100%.
If I get to wear Mando armor, yeah.
And most bounty hunters are sanctioned by the government.
Yeah, you literally have a license to kill.
Yeah, but the rogue smuggler is literally you're running from the government.
Well, you're running from the government. You're running from the syndicates. You are a pirate on your own. There is no allegiance when you're a smuggler.
I just want to wear that.
Move objects with the Force or see the future through Force visions. I just want to move them.
No, I just want to move that.
There's too much pressure in seeing the future.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Be like Gene Raiden.
Right.
No, thank you.
Race against Sebulba in a pod race or against Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin.
Because
he's gonna go try to blow him.
But Sebulba will try to kill us. Fly an X-wing in battle or pilot a TIE interceptor.
X-wing.
X-wing.
I know.
Oh, the next one's gonna get Andrew because he's done both.
If it was an A-wing versus an X-wing, I would have been arguing with myself. But
Which X-wing are we talking about?
it just says X-wing, so
Yeah.
I mean they're still the same in
Yeah, they're all the same. It's just
Are all of them the same?
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Pose just has a paint job.
They all have paint jobs.
I mean, they're the same, but they're newer additions. There's the T61 and the T45, which I might be mixing up with power armors. They're T somethings.
Yeah, they're the only thing that's different is I think the ones in the Resistance era have better thrusters, but other than that, they're same firepower, everything.
I want the X-wing because They have their own hyperspeed. The light speed.
Light speed, yeah.
Okay, we'll go next.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just,
Andrew's done both, but I want to see which one he picks. Build your own lightsaber or assemble your own droid?
Build my own lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
Oh, there goes my.
I have done both. Both were fun, but the lightsaber experience was fun.
Participate in the Clone Wars or the Galactic Civil War? More orchestrated battles or dogfighting, guerrilla tactics?
I'll go Galactic Civil.
I would say Civil War sounds more fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Civil War. Steal plans from the Empire like Jyn Erso or sabotage the First Order from within like Finn?
Finn. We all know how journalists.
I want to, yeah.
Does this place have a trash compactor? Rescue Grogu from danger or protect Leia on a secret mission?
Protect Leia because.
I'm picking Grogu.
I'm picking Grogu. Gary's a pervert. Take on a bounty mission from the Mandalorian or smuggle spice with Hondo Ohnaka?
Hondo! I love Din, but no, Hondo.
See, if it had just been smuggle spice, it would have literally, Andrew would have went the other one.
Yep, nope. Nope, I want to hang out with Hondo. Mando. I want to hang out with Hondo. It's my favorite thing about Smuggler's Run. You get to fly the Falcon with Hondo.
Train with Rey on whatever planet she's on that I can't pronounce, or with Luke on Dagobah. I'm gonna go with Rey.
I was gonna say Rey. Dagobah will die.
Yeah.
A lot.
All right, we got one more set left. Attend a royal ball in Naboo or hang out at the Mos Eisley Cantina.
Mos Eisley Cantina.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Naboo. It's hot there. There's no droids. There's no droids in the Mos Eisley Cantina.
I know, but
it's hot.
But
I just want to
Mos
sit back
Eisley
and watch
sounds fun,
everybody
though.
fight.
Mos Eisley sounds
Maybe even
fun,
cause
though.
some of those fights.
Naboo would be nice, but no. Cantina would be... yeah.
Command a legion of clone troopers or lead a squad of elite rebel fighters. Clones.
Yeah, clones.
Fight on the Battle of Endor or the Battle of Scarif?
Let me change that. Am I a Jedi leading the clones or
Yes.
just a regular?
You would be a Jedi.
Yeah, I can switch you over.
I'd be okay if I was Commander Cody or something,
Yeah.
or Rex. I'd be fine with that too.
Battle of Endor or Battle of Scarif?
Endor.
Yeah,
Endor.
because Scarif doesn't end good for anybody.
No.
Watch a pod race live or witness a lightsaber tool in person.
Pod race.
I don't want to get cut in half.
I don't want to. No.
I'll go pod race.
Ooh. Visit the Jedi Temple on Coruscant or the Sith Temple on Exegol.
Jedi Temple on course.
Technically, at the same time period, they're both Sith temples now.
I'm just gonna say Jedi.
Yeah, because Palpatine made that his office.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say the temple probably.
Go bounty hunting with Cad Bane or run a job with Kira. I'm picking Cad Bane.
I was picking Bane too.
I just go.
Oh, here you go.
I don't want. No, I don't want to.
Oh, this one got me. Date a Twi'lek dancer or a Mandalorian warrior.
Okay, now we gotta get specific on this one.
I'm picking Mando.
Are we just?
I'm picking Mando.
Are we talking about just like a regular Twilight dancer and a regular? Are we talking about like Katie's?
I mean, you can pick either. She's a Mando warrior.
I know, but it's Katie.
Bo-Katan or Ayla Secura?
We'll go with Bo-Katan.
Okay.
I'm specific on that one.
Oh, I know Gary's answer. Host your wedding on Naboo or have it officiated by Yoda?
Officiated.
It's Yoda.
Just to take this in.
Malwich!
I'm picking Naboo.
Yeah.
Yoda would be fun, but no, Naboo sounds nice.
Be an extra in a Star Wars movie or voice a droid in the next animated series.
I want to voice a droid.
What's the droid?
I want to be an extra. I want to die in the background.
I mean, extra is fun, but droid possibly means I could have a reoccurring role. So
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Own a holocron or a working Jedi training remote. I don't care about either, especially if you're not a Jedi in that situation.
Holocron.
Yeah, because neither of them do you any good.
I mean, the remote would be cool, but if I don't have a lightsaber to go with it,
I'm just gonna get shot at all day long.
yeah, I was like, this is gonna randomly blast me. That doesn't sound.
Then we're
fun.
gonna have the danger room.
Yeah.
That's it for my questions.
I was like, we're about 10 minutes under our normal 2 hours that we've been doing. So I was like, any announcements or anything? Because we could do that.
I have a bad announcement to make, unfortunately. Christine Gailey canceled on us, so she will not be appearing at ExtremeCon this year. So unfortunately, that's happened. But with that being said, I'm working on another one that is going to be pretty good if I can get her to come. And we also have an announcement that we're still making on New Year's Eve about another guest who's going to be a pretty cool one too.
I'm making a poster. I'm excited. Actually, I'm making like 3 posters, I think is what you asked. So
2 right now.
Two
The third one will be later when we
Oh,
get
that's
to
right.
the
That's right.
guest.
The third one got nixed. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. 2 posters now. I had to was like, which ones? Like, I know the announcement poster and then also the other poster. So I was like, what was there a third? But I
the
remember
ring poster I'm going to have fun with because that's actually going to be really fun to do.
That was
with.
funny.
Because I'm going to make a whole series out of that with a certain character I do.
Yeah, who would that be?
Batman.
Yes, Gary's big Batman.
Oh, fun fact today.
Yes.
We seen a brown bat up at Jessica's work. It was up on the ceiling, just chilling out right
Just
there.
hanging out.
Yeah. Like, she goes, is that a bat? I'm like, yeah, it's a bat. She said, I've never seen a brown bat before. Because it's brown.
Yeah. I was like, movie-wise, I have not got to go to the movie theater. I was hoping to go a little bit more over my
He
Christmas
got in
break.
trouble.
But now I have I'm a father.
He has a litter.
Beat that cornswoggle. I'm already a dad.
Gonna be a dad.
I'm already a dad. But yeah, I got 2 beagle puppies.
And you've got 2 chubby beagles.
I got 2 chubby beagle puppies. They are 12,
About time. I've been trying to talk them into getting some for a while.
They are 12 weeks old. They have their first vet visit next week. So that's gonna be fun. But had them since Tuesday. So had them for a few days and they're already like, I mean, they're beagles. They're smart. So like almost have them completely potty trained. They've learned the words outside, inside, kennel, kind of. We're still working on that one.
No, to train the man.
And bye bye, and they know bye bye. So and they know their names too already, which is awesome.
Did they come pre-named or
Hey.
did you name them?
No, I named them.
Oh.
Yes, I named them.
So you're telling you what kind of teacher you are now?
Yes, I'm a good.
No, are your students well potty trained and all that too?
Well, by the time I get them, they should be pre-potty trained. But
You hope.
I mean, they're 12, so I sure hope so.
12 months, not years.
Yeah, they're 12.
Weeks?
They're 12.
Weeks.
They're 12 years old.
Yeah.
So hopefully, but yes, no, the boys are the 2 beagle boys are 12 weeks
The
old.
Beagle Boys.
They were born October 1st is when their birthday was. So, and we found a breeder who was not selling them at ribbon prices. So that was very nice.
That's always good. My mom got scammed last time she did that. She got a miniature beagle. You've seen May.
Yeah. Well, miniature beagles are not a thing. Everybody's like, oh, miniature. No, there's no such thing as a miniature beagle. I don't care what the internet.
And this
tells
dog
you.
is clearly half basset hound.
Yeah. I don't care. I don't care what they tell you online. There is no
I'm
such
kind
thing
of
as a
funny
miniature
about
beagle.
that because I like getting dogs from pound. Or if I know someone
Or
that's getting
like
rid of
my
them.
dog, we got her because somebody needed to rehome a dog, and
Right, yeah. Well, that's basically from
yeah,
pound.
and I'm a cat owner. Like the cat lottery just drops one off at your house most of the time. I
Cat
know.
lottery person.
We found some stray not even stray. Like one of the neighbor cats gave birth, and we quickly got them home, including me messaging Gary's wife.
And that cat followed me around all day long today. Round, trying to get attention. I'm like, I got stuff
Her
to
name's
do.
Ginger.
Yeah, Ginger.
Can't call her nickname on here. It is not PG-13.
No, definitely not. She is a very smart cat, and unfortunately, she's a very smart cat.
She also has a little square mustache.
Yes.
That's
Actually, there's
amazing.
more than just a square mustache.
I know, but it looks like she has a little square mustache.
She's actually a very pretty kitty.
And I call
she's
her
kinda
that
cool.
name, but I start it with a K. There you go, Andrew. And Jessica will message me pictures.
That's amazing. Oh, I love that.
But my mom and dad had the sisters of that cat. And then my sister-in-law has the other sibling. And we saw one of the ones that we never could catch, so they have another sibling that's just wandering the neighborhood unfixed. Little orange dude.
Yeah. so I'm behind on my movies. I have not got to see FNAF 2 yet.
What about Anacondas?
I'm not gonna go see Anaconda. I don't care.
That's Paul Rudd.
I know it's Paul Rudd.
It's Jack Black.
I know, and I don't care. I really don't. I get what they're doing. I don't care. I've never.
It feels more like a sequel to Tropic Thunder than it does.
And
that's exactly the theme, or what you get from.
Than it does Anaconda.
Yeah. So, and I enjoy Tropic Thunder for what it is.
That is a movie that would not be able to be made in 2025.
But that is a movie that I've seen a total of 3 times in my entire life, and I'm like,
a dude disguised as a dude pretending to be another dude.
And I'm okay. And I'm okay not watching Tropic Thunder again.
Good old Robert Downey Jr.'s comeback tour.
It is great. But no, Avatar is on the list for some viewing time, I'm hoping. But now that I have the
Last
Beagles,
Airbender?
yes. But having 3 puppies or 2 puppies and going to see a 3.5-hour movie.
They kind of do their own airbending, or
not.
I should say,
Water
earthbending and water bending.
All right.
Yeah, they do. Actually, I saw a meme on that one. That was kind of funny. They did all the Avatar posters and they did all the bending stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see Fire and Ash eventually sometime. Yeah. I'm trying to stay off the internet because everybody's making spoiler videos and things, and I'm like,
because nobody has any spoiler. Even saying us who spoiled My Hero Academia last week. Sorry, Ryan. But if it's out, it's out. And if it's on if it's on like Crunchyroll, like if you got to go,
if it's on a streaming service,
that's one thing. But if you got to go to the movies to see it, I'm not going to
like
spoil it.
Give me at the minimum do the 45-day window, like that movies do now. Before it used to be 90, now it's 45, which is the stupidest thing in the world. But
well, they want their money now.
Well, yeah. Oh, I understand their reasoning for it, and COVID did not help with that.
COVID didn't
reasoning.
I still miss buffets.
But
they got one. It's called an Ocean Buffet.
I know you're gonna go there here soon.
And there's a buffet like in St. Clair, Missouri. I think St. Clair, coming from St. Louis.
I like Golden Corral still open, but
something to tell you both in fat guy news. KFC has the white gravy back.
Ooh.
Because we went there the other day because we were in Rolla, and I was like, yeah, I want some mashed potatoes. You want the white or the brown gravy? And you heard my little fat heart go, you have white gravy? And they have tater wedges right now, too.
Yes, they did bring back the potato wedges.
They brought back French fried potatoes.
And also Fat Boy News.
Some people call it a sling blade. I call it a Kaiser blade. No, Gary's referencing over there.
But another fat guy news, the quesarito is back at Taco Bell.
I know. Yes, I know. I might end up going to get one today.
The quesarito is back.
It's my favorite Taco Bell meal. I had Andrew bring me one every time he went to Taco Bell. Yep. Andrew, you know what to do.
Yes. Yeah. Quesarito it is. And when they stopped doing the quesarito, it was the special 5-layer burrito. Dressed like a quesarito.
Just like a quesarito. It was the quesarito at home.
Yes. It was smaller and half the price.
Well,
not anymore.
Not anymore, because 5 layers are now like $5-6.
And the quesarito is
paying for each layer.
I literally got
the 5-layer burritos are $5.25. The quesaritos are $5.99.
I literally said,
and they're actually the same size now.
Yeah,
which is stupid.
I know. I sent Chris to get me I sent him like $5 to get me hey, grab me like 3 beefy 5 layers. He's like, okay, and he comes back with 1. I'm like, where's the other 2? He's like, you didn't even give me enough for 1. I'm like, they're beefy 5 layers.
Yeah, they used to be like $2. They used to be like $2.
Right?
Not no more.
God, that was my thing. I would either $5. I could either eat 2 big old and they were big beefy 5 layers, or an entire Little Caesars pizza.
It was that, and again, not doing political things, but things are rough when Taco Bell is expensive.
That's not political. That's just the world.
No, it really is, because it's been going up since COVID.
Yeah, that's COVID, which is more corporations than political figures.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Because, I mean, everything was half price before COVID, but they're trying to make up for all the money they lost during COVID.
Yeah. So they made more money during COVID because they overpriced everything and they did false demand.
Yeah. And Taco Bell did it by saying, like, we can't do exact change. You need to pay with card. And I'm like,
there's a change shortage.
So what you're telling me is and then you ask me every time, do I want to round up to the Taco Bell fund? So what you mean to say If my price is $5 and I hand you $5, that's going to cause you issues? Yes. I have to pay for. I have $5 bill. It's $5. Well, I'm like, no, you need to pay with card because there's a coin shortage. But this make no sense.
I mean, but some of the people nowadays don't get to change counting situation.
Honestly, we're at the point now where they should just be whole dollar amounts.
I agree with that.
Change should be eliminated. I literally, when I'm at like Dollar General or something, they hand me back. Like if it's like 3 cents is what what needed to pay them, they're handing me back 97 cents and change. I'm like, you can just put it in your drawer. Just put it in your drawer. Just do something with it. I don't care. Use it on the next person. I don't care. I don't want to keep track of 97 cents and change. It's gonna go. You know where my change goes? It goes into the pit that is my car cup holder. And it only gets used whenever my mom figures out that there's change in my cup holder. And then I look and she's like, look, I cleaned out your cup holders. And I'm like, well, you got paid for it. She's like, I did.
I collect all my change throughout the year, and then I take it to the bank and turn it into cash. And it's like, oh, extra $50.
That's fair.
Sometimes I got it, or one year.
And that's where the class party fund comes from.
That's right. One year I got $100. So I was like, yeah, I felt so happy about myself.
Right.
I was like, oh, those pennies gave me
Mine goes to
something.
Jessica.
It's that equivalence of finding like $100 bill in your laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, I get the laundry money most of the time.
All my coins. Any other announcements?
There is no conventions that I know about till March.
There you
Notice I said that I know about till March.
go. Right. I was like,
There is Toyman is having one on January 14th, but he has one almost every month.
Yeah, I always see Toyman advertising like
Toy Man's always advertised, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll get you the dates the next time we have one of these things because I don't think it's happening until like the middle of the month.
No, I said there will not be another MidMO Nerd Show until the new year.
2026.
Yep.
We'll don't see each other for a whole year.
So you would definitely know one of the guests for sure. Then I'll be
Yes.
working on second guest,
Yes.
Second
which
breakfast.
is really, really close to be working out, and I hope I get her. Like I said, been working on this one for a while, and I think people will appreciate it
Around here with the community that's here.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna freakily advertise her like I was gonna do the other one, as well as I'm gonna do the other one because it's gonna be fun.
I'm not gonna say who she is, and since we're in a nerd area, like nobody will know. But for a hint for you guys, for future viewers, she's currently on the camera. At least what something that she's involved in.
Correct. I believe so.
I'm looking around.
He's like, I don't understand. I'll explain Gary to where it is whenever we
Yeah.
whatever.
So she's in the background somewhere.
Maybe she's just on camera.
Yes. All right. So you got an outro? Or...
I did not do an outro.
All right.
I'm not that prepared.
Well,
I
there
took
you go.
notes. I did a
Live
lot.
long and prosper.
There you go. Well, let's say, that's a wrap on this episode of the MidMO Nerd Show. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us. Whether you are tuning in from Waynesville, exploring the Spider-Verse, or farming XP on your couch, or just cruising around in your Millennium Falcons. Huge thanks to everybody.
It just came from Whoville.
From Whoville.
Yeah.
There you go. Calm down, Mr. Grinch. So.
And I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas.
Oh, yes. Merry Christmas.
Happy Life Day.
Happy Life Day.
And Happy Life Day. And also, don't forget to have a Happy New Year.
And I'll end
Happy
it
New
with
Year, yeah.
my favorites. Unless
Happy
you have more to
Kwanzaa
read,
for
Andrew.
tomorrow.
I mean,
Or
just the
today.
normal outro. But
Let's
go
say
for
I
it.
will end it with my favorite. I want to do it after the outro.
Okay.
My favorite Star Wars quote.
I was like, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a review. Give us some leave us some comments down below if you're watching this on YouTube. And until next time, stay geeky, stay curious, and may your fandom rolls always be natural 20s.
Really? May the Force be with you. Seriously.
And my favorite quote: I have always been and always shall be your friend. Live long and prosper.
Gandalf.
Gandalf.